it's on the very last part of last part of the proceedings now here. Some of the catching practices are going on as far as Shubman Gill is concerned. He's taking care of the slip cordon. It looks like from now that he will be the part of slip cordon, but as a captain you have to stand somewhere around mid on and mid off. So we have to see that where he will stand and where he will what's his fielding position be like. But yes, there could be a possibility that against spinners we can see him at the first slip, and again fast bowlers there could be other players also. KL Rahul will be the part of slip quadrant, Yashasvi Jaiswal in gully. So at this point of time, what's going on is that Shubman Gill is he's preparing for those slip catches. On the other hand, Gautam Gambhir having a close eye as far as Washington Sundar's batting is concerned. He was there. He was standing from last 2.5 hours, and he was having the word with Rishabh Pant, Sai Sudarshan, with Shubman Gill. Apart from them, he had a long conversation with Mone Mokal also, and we'll try to show you pictures also, because there were a lot of things happened today. From the very start, if you talk about the very starting point of the practice session, Team India arrived. It was somewhere around 9 in the morning, and yes, the first question in everyone's mind is, where is Rishabh Pant completely fit? So yes, he is completely fit. Made a rock star kind of entry from the team bus. You can see the visuals. We have already uploaded that Rishabh Pant's entry from the team bus, and after that, he walked with his kit bag. He for at least 40 minutes he did that, the keeping practice there. And apart from the keeping practice, you saw him indulge with the slip fielders also. Played football for a while also at that point of time. And after that, he started batting. When he started batting, he looked really in fine touch. There was no signals, or no situation arise at that kind, where you can say that, oh, Rishabh Pant is not looking 100% fit. Nothing like that. He was slogging really well. He was defending really well. He started his practice session against the throwdown experts, then moved to the spinners, and then eventually to the fast bowlers. Looked in complete control, and yes, in fine nick as far as Rishabh Pant is concerned. Shubman Gill, yes, he batted for a while. He was, when he was coming, he uh, you know looked very much confident, plus uh, very very loud as far as those underarm throws. Because today Indian team did today is they focused upon this fielding session drills, those underarm throws. Apart from the underarm throws, there were some flat catches, there were some slip catches around. So the more focus of Indian cricket team was on field today. After that they switched to the batting and the bowling part, but before that it was all about how they went about with their batting, with their bowling. And before that, it was all about fielding for them. So yes, that's how it all started as far as this practice session is concerned. And then there were eyes on Shubman Gill and Sai Sudarshan and Rishabh Pant. It's giving me an idea that Shubman Gill will play at 4 for sure now, because he started against spinners first and then moved to the fast bowlers, and then at the very last to the throwdown experts. So there it's like it's a complete it's giving you a complete image that what kind of a batting, or where more specifically where he will bat as far as that batting position is concerned. So Shubman looking sorted for number 4, but we are still waiting for the others to join them. The rest of the players who are there at the Northampton game, at the India A game, last day of that game also. So we are waiting for them to join this squad, and then we'll have a complete picture where Karun Nair is batting, where Sai Sudarshan is batting. Because now there is a versus mode as far as the batting position is concerned for Sai Sudarshan, and for Sai Sudarshan and Karun Nair. Apart from that, yes, you want to see whether Nitish Kumar Reddy or a Shardul Thakur, a Ravindra Jadeja, because Ravindra Jadeja in Australia, if you remember, didn't play the Perth Test, didn't play the Adelaide Test, then started with the Gabba one. And before that, it was main spinner. Somewhere it was Washington Sundar, somewhere it was Ravichandran Ashwin. So we have a question at this point of time, that whether, uh, you know, whether Washi will play, whether Kuldeep will play, or will you see a Ravindra Jadeja there? Not all three of them. Not all three of them. You can see at the very starting point. But yes, eventually as the series progress, you will see them coming into the scheme of things. So that's how it all started as far as batting is concerned. Apart from that, Jasprit Bumrah is looking completely different. His body language, the kind his presence in the nets, the way he's speaking to the batters, the way he's speaking to the bowlers. I've never seen Jasprit Bumrah like that. So expressive, so loud in the in the net areas, and with infectious energy, bowling over 1.5 hours, and with full throttle those speeds. There was a moment in today's net session where him bowling to Sai Sudarshan. The first ball took off from it, just kissed the gloves of Sai Sudarshan. It will definitely be edge taken at the second slip or maybe at the first slip. But on the very next ball, it was a fine edge on the very next ball. So Jasprit Bumrah bowling against Sai Sudarshan, Rishabh Pant, Shubman Gill is looking in different touch already. He's looking in complete control. He's looking fast. He's looking furious, and it the Jasprit Bumrah I'm seeing here. I've never seen him like this before. He's expressive. He's aggressive. He want to have a chat, and he was telling different things to Monem Mokal also. Like yesterday, he was just reminding him how he got those fifers in Trent Bridge in 2018, and apart from that, his fifer in Lords also. And the way he's telling him that in 2018, the Duke's ball at that point of time, it has more to it. The more movement to it. When he compared it with the 2021, and now how he feels about it at this point of time. So there were multiple things going on as far as Jasprit Bumrah and his net session is concerned. And one more thing which I took out from this net session, that two bowlers which looking very sure for the first game. We are still almost 2 weeks away, or you can say almost 10 days away from the first game. But it looks like that Jasprit Bumrah and Prasidh Krishna will be there. Jasprit Bumrah, Prasidh Krishna with their combination, it will be like it's a deadly combination as far as this net session is concerned. So yes, many of the spinners from the Kent Cricket Academy also, because that this is the alternate venue as far as the Kent cricket is concerned. The number one venue is obviously the Canterbury one, the Spitfire Cricket Ground, and then to this Kent County ground here at the Beckenham. So that's their alternate ground, and they've called some spinners, they've called some fast bowlers here, and they bowl to Indian batters. Yesterday it wasn't there. There were only few bowlers here, but today there were a lot of them. So yes, that's how it went as far as these batting and these bowling things have coming into the picture, if I can put it that way. That's how it went. But before this batting and bowling session, yes, there was a good fielding session for Team India. You can see the pictures in your screen that they first enjoyed with a little football session, and after that there were some underarm throws. There were some there were some flat catches, and T Dilip again into the mix of the things. He narrated something from his diary, typical T Dilip style, and after that they started with those sharp reflexes catches which you generally see in the short leg area or the silly point area, and then some really flat throws as catches for Team India. Some direct hits also. So 40-45 minutes after the warm up session, it was all about fielding from Indian team, and which was not there in the day one, in the first day of the whole of the practice routine, but was quite evidently here. So at this point of time, there were some last touches. There were a lot of net bowlers I can see in the net. They were not there at the very first, in the very first couple of hours. But now, yes, on the very last part of the hour, there are a lot of net bowlers bowling to the the number 10, number 9, number 11, which they are considering at this point of time. So that's how it went. We'll give you all the updates also. We have recorded a complete video of what had happened, hour by hour, minute by minute. So we'll upload that also for you guys in an hour or so. But as of now, this is what happened here at the Beckenham Cricket Ground. And there are other visuals also. Team India's arrival, then each of the batter, each of the player, going into the ground. You can see the live visuals in the channel, and you can follow us for more in the social media accounts also, in Instagram, in X platform. There you can see all the pictures, the exclusive pictures, the videos. You'll get them there. And apart from that, we'll give you all the updates here at our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for joining, and we'll leave you by this, and we will let you know about that interview, Boryada did with Kuldeep Yadav. So keep an eye on that interview also, because that's in that particular interview he talked about a lot of things. So before we wrap this up, uh, here's Kuldeep Yadav speaking, to Boria Majumdar, with what he has planned, how he's thinking of this store, and what's his mind space at this point of time, and more things on England. Kuldeep Yadav.
Are you in the best rhythm? Are you kind of being able to win this in the mind, and how important is it?
बिल्कुल स्पिनर्स का शायद यही एक एक्सपीरियंस होता है जब जैसे-जैसे वो खेलता जाता है वैसे-वैसे उसको बैट्समैन रीड करने की वो जो स्किल है वो धीरे-धीरे ही आती है एक ऐसे और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि अभी मुझे थोड़ा-सा आइडिया है ब बहुत जल्दी पकड़ लेता हूँ कि बैट्समैन क्या करने वाला है, कैसे खेलने वाला है। स्पेशली टी20 फॉर्मेट में बहुत ज़रूरी होता है ये, कि बैट्समैन का अगला मूव क्या हो सकता है, क्या शॉट खेलेगा, तो आप उसके हिसाब से आप सिचुएशन के हिसाब से बॉल डाल सकते हैं, जो कि बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट रहता है टी20 फॉर्मेट में। इवन टेस्ट क्रिकेट में पिछले काफ़ी टाइम से बैट्समैन को रीड करके बॉल डालना ऑब्वियसली बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है क्योंकि आप अगर आप थोड़ा-सा भी रीड करते हैं तो आपकी कॉन्फिडेंस बहुत ऊपर बढ़ती है। साथ ही साथ में आप स्ट्रैटेजिक आप जो प्लान करते हैं कि सर्टेन बैट्समैन किस वे में खेलते हैं, आप उसके हिसाब से आप रेड बॉल में आप फील्डिंग वैसे लगा सकते हैं और उनको कभी-कभी आप मजबूर भी करते हैं वैसा वैसा शॉट खेलने के लिए जो आप चाहते हैं, जो आपके प्लान में है। और बहुत से बैट्समैनों की स्ट्रेंथ जिस तरह से होती है उसके हिसाब साथ भी कहीं न कहीं वो उनकी वीकनेसेस भी होती हैं, उनके हिसाब से आप प्लान करते हैं बॉलिंग करने के लिए और बट इम्पोर्टेंट बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट होता है कि उस सिचुएशन में आप क्या सोच रहे हैं, उस सिचुएशन में बैट्समैन क्या सोच रहा है, उसका उसकी उस टाइम पे वो क्या खेलने वाला है, नेक्स्ट बॉल पे वो क्या ट्राई करने वाला है। तो मैं हमेशा यही कोशिश करता हूँ कि एक स्टेप रहो आगे उसको और रीड करूँ कि वो अगला बॉल क्या एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा है मेरे से और फिर जब बैट्समैन ये सोचता है वो भी ऐसे ही खेलता है कि बैट्समैन बॉलर को रीड करता है कि नेक्स्ट बॉल क्या डालने वाला है, क्या हो सकता है। तो यही एक चैलेंज रहता है और मुझे लगता है कि मैं अभी बेटर फ्रेम में हूँ कि बैट्समैन को रीड करूँ और उसके हिसाब से प्लान कर सकूँ।